throughout the week, like water, Euro bungee, we climbed the rock wall. Hey friends, how about this? On the count of 3, we are going to shout out our favorite activity here at camp this week. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I heard some gaga ball, I heard some rock ball, I heard some water slides. I also heard a large group. Large group is something that we do every morning and every Monday, Wednesday afternoon. It is when everyone here on this stage gathers in the large group room and we sing some songs, we do some dances, kind of like what you just saw, a lot of fun dance party songs. And we also sing some worship songs. Hey friends, how about we show them one of our worship songs? Does that sound fun? Alright friends, you know what to do to get our DJ's attention. Ready? 1, 2, 3, DJ K, make it pray, please.
We went into a time of small group, and this week in small group we learned about Moses and how God has a great plans for Moses and his adventures, and he has great plans for us too. And Moses wasn't perfect, but God could still use him for incredible things just like us. Our memory verse for the week was Isaiah 40, 29 through 31. So friends, should we show our memory verse? Alright, are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
He gives strength to the weary, and his grace is on high.
we've had. So lucky for us, our DJ has put together a highlight video. So if we all want to take a look at the screens, you can watch that now. 3, 2, 1.
My name is Aliana, I'm 10 and a half, and my favorite color is coral pink.
My name is Logan, and my favorite color, and my age is 11, and my favorite color is lime green, and my favorite thing at Spring Hill would probably be the ladder, because first, it's really fun to climb up and go down, and second, it shows in the God's thing that you can go up in life and you can keep going, but you can eventually fall down. But then you have to climb up the ladder again to get closer to God. But then the farther you go down, that means you're disobeying or sin to get back to God.
The trampoline bouncy, and when you bounce, it feels like you're gonna go in the sky, and it feels like you're going high, really high.
Awesome. Thanks so much for putting that together for us, DJK. And that video obviously only holds a very limited amount of the awesome memories that we made here at camp this week. And none of that would be made possible without you guys, without the church, and without our boss, Patrick McLeland. And shortly he's going to come up and talk more about Spring Hill and more about our host partners and a lot more about what Spring Hill does around the area. So if you guys will give it up for our boss, Patrick McLeland, he's going to come up shortly and talk to you guys.
All right, campers, you can find your counselors.
excited to show your parents a little bit more about what we learned this week. So anyways, hello, friends, family, parents, grandparents as well. Welcome to Closing Day 2019. We're so excited that you're here to come celebrate the week with us. Truly, without you guys out there just trusting us with your kiddos, we wouldn't have had such a great and awesome week. Just having fun on all the activities, but most importantly, studying the story of Moses and just figuring out how that ties into the gospel, the story of Jesus Christ. That's really something Spring Hill is passionate about. Our mission is to glorify God by creating life-impacting experiences that enable young people to know Jesus Christ and grow in their relationship with him. So that's just been something that we've had the opportunity to do this week, serving your kids, working with them. That's just what excites us is bringing these fun activities to then go and share the gospel with kids. So the other thing is, and I'm so rude, I didn't introduce myself. So my name is Patrick McClelland. I've had the pleasure of serving as a camp director for 4 years, and just it's been really cool to see God use this ministry to reach into so many different communities all across the Midwest. In total, Spring Hill has 13 day camp teams, and we serve about 150 church partners, and that's anywhere in Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, and Illinois. We're all over the place, and we just love being able to use this tool called day camps, which is the experience you guys all had, to be able to reach into communities and just get people interacting with each other through the church community that's here. So that's something we're passionate about, but really without partnerships like we have with Genesis Church, none of this could be made possible. So I'd like to invite Norm and Sandy up to the stage. If you know them, they're great people, but yeah, no, they made the week happen from their end, from getting volunteers and just people invested in being here. So first, I'd like to give the mic over to Norm. He said he wanted to share a little bit about the church.
Oh yeah, thank you. Welcome everybody. So glad that you're here, and thank you for entrusting your kids to us over this past week, and with our partnership with Spring Hill is just incredible. So I just want to thank you so much for that. And I want to just say something about Spring Hill real quick. I've just been so impressed with this organization and with our partnership with them, and just seeing how their counselors engage the kids and show Christ's compassion and empathy and love for everybody. It's been outstanding. So thank you so much to you guys, and thank you to you, Patrick.
Thank you so much. So as I was kind of mentioning, partnerships without working with people like Sandy, people like Norm, Spring Hill Day Camps couldn't happen. So I'd love for you guys to get to know kind of our experience by asking a few questions, if you're okay with that. So the first question is kind of a silly one, but, and you parents out there might know, have your own answers to some of these, but there are a lot of camp songs and chants that happen throughout the week. Are there any songs that are stuck in your head now?
Yeah, it's actually really bad because I'm getting older, and so I know like the first part of all of them, and I can't finish any of them. So I'm like da 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 da, whatever that end of that is. So, but I live with 2 CITs who know them all, so I keep hearing. I'll hear them all year.
Awesome. Did you have any songs or?
Not really.
Not really. No.
You know what I love is Isaiah 40. There you go.
Awesome. Yeah. No. Yes, I love it. I love it. Yes, the memory verse. And challenge your kids with that memory verse. They have been practicing it all week. The motions help kind of with them remembering, but they, should know it. So go ahead and challenge them to say the verse, just because, it's that scripture that is so important to this experience. So the next question is a little bit more serious. So God has worked this week, I think, in big and small ways, and measurable and even in immeasurable ways. And so are there any God stories that you have that you'd like to share with the parents out here?
Yeah, he gave me this question ahead of time because I like to think about it. But when I thought about it, I started thinking about how God has been working this whole year to put this week together, and just the many cool things, how I look back and think we had a goal of 180 campers. Even last week, I was like, well, we're not going to make that, but that's okay. But we did. We made that. I didn't think I was going to have enough CITs. It ended up I had twice as many as I had last year. I didn't think I was going to have enough host homes. It turns out I had more than enough, and some people didn't get used. And just those kinds of stories go on, to the money that Genesis Church raised to help lower the price. And just, I've been kind of behind the scenes this week, so I haven't had a chance to talk to the counselors about exactly how God has moved in them. But I'm just so confident that a God that puts that much work into making this whole week come together so beautifully, I know he moved powerfully, and so I can't wait to hear the stories from our kids and our teens. So.
That's awesome, Norm.
Well, my growing up experience, can I share? I won't talk too long, only an hour, okay? No, just kidding. I didn't come from a Christian home, and so the way that I came to know Christ was that some people that knew me treated me with dignity and respect. And going back again to the counselors here and the training of our counselors, which I'm grateful for, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a group of counselors led by Patrick treating our kids, whether they're special needs kids with one-on-one, kind of one-on-one coverage, all the way to the counselors with the classes and stuff of that nature, just showing love, showing the compassion of Christ, and showing really empathy, really listening, and it's not just really listening to the kids. And I think that's the first step in introducing someone to Christ. So I'm grateful for that.
Awesome. And really that's our goal, is to give your kids an experience with trained leaders, but then also some people that just want to get to know your kids and be the hands and feet of Jesus. And truly that's another reason why partnerships matter a lot to us, because we don't just want to partner with any church that's like, oh, we're done with VBS. We want you guys to come in and do it, but we want people to have the same shared values. And I know we have a lot of similar shared values. Spring Hill, our core values are relational focus, adventurous faith, holy discontent, and contagious joy. And that's really what defines us. But I know that's how we kind of say it. But you guys, I know we have a lot of shared values. Do you have any values that you just, I guess, what ties us together?
Well, I mean, I would think that, like, our mission is to know Christ and make him known. And that's what, again, I'm kind of reiterating things over and over again, but that's what I see in the way that you guys conduct yourselves, in the message, in the verses, and so on and so forth. So that's very important to us, that we help people that come into our space here, if you will, or into our circles. We help them to know who Christ is. And then so that they can grow and mature and become everything that Christ wants them to be. And then also so that we can make him known, which is share with our community. And so you've helped us do that and in a great and a powerful way. And like Sandy was saying, this is something that we'll hear stories and on and on and on after you guys leave. We're going to, be sad to see you go, but we're also grateful for helping us achieve our goal of knowing Christ more and making him known. So thank you.
Of course. And you kind of said it. We're, at the end of this week, we are packing up. We're going to be headed off. But Genesis Church is here. They're in Petoskey all year. And so I wanted to ask you guys, is there any events for kids or even just church events that are coming up that these people should know about to stay plugged in with their kids, with all of their new friends?
So, I kind of like the big group, small group thing, and we've kind of got the same thing here. It's like Sundays is our big group time, and we have a gathering that meets in this space here, and it's for anybody that wants to come, and it's a worship gathering, and we have a time where we teach the Bible, and at a point in time in the gathering, the kids break out and go to their groups, and I'll let Sandy tell you a little bit more about that. On different days of the week, we have all kinds of activities going on in this building. There's small groups, there's self-help groups, there's things of that nature. There's really opportunities to grow in your faith if you're interested in that. And there's places, other kinds of groups just to connect with other people. And so those are on our website. You can find a listing of all the things that we have going on.
Thanks. Yeah, and we have, during our gathering, we have programming for kids ages birth through 5th grade every week, so they can come in and hear about Jesus in a setting that's more applicable to their age group. And we also have a very active middle school youth group and a high school youth group. So just check out our website, Genesis Petoskey, and that'll give you all the different events that we have going on and a lot of new things starting in the fall.
Sweet, awesome. Well, thank you guys. If you want to go ahead and give it up for Sandy and Norm, just for the awesome work that they did this week. Yeah, of course. And truly, I just want to say this. Genesis Church is an amazing place to just call home. They really are intentional about wanting to build a relationship with you, your kids. And so if you don't have a church home, please check them out. They have services on Sunday, and I know they'd love to have you and welcome you with open arms. So all of that to say, just kind of some notes before we head on out to the classrooms. The first one is we have a very active Lost and Found out there. There are towels, there are socks, there are water bottles, sunscreen, and also some underwear. So feel free to go ahead and grab anything that's yours. Just take a peek at it. If you don't grab it, anything that's not underwear, we'll probably keep. Underwear we'll probably just toss away. Sorry. And then the second thing is we are